What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Ryobi 1 stand light. It's basically a work light. It's a little more expensive than some of Ryobi's other lights, such as their work light that's on a little stand, or like their little handheld. But today I'm doing an electrical project that requires cutting power to the house, so I need a light that works for me while I am doing that project and don't have any power to the house. So let's unbox this thing and see what it's got inside. There's a couple things I'm really excited about. One is that this light works with just a regular extension cord, or you can use it with the Ryobi 1 battery system, the 18-volt system. So, just manual stuff. And we got maybe feet there, that. That's pretty much everything there. So I'm just going to read off some of the specs to you guys. It's 2700 lumens, up to 10 hours of runtime, apparently on the low battery setting. I'm not sure if that's a 4 amp hour or a 2 amp hour battery. But this says it's the P192 battery. I'm guessing it's going to be a 4 or 6 hour amp battery, just because they want to make their specs look as good as they can. So 10 hours, not a ton of time, but I mean the light is 2700 lumens and it's a pretty sizable LED. You can already see from the front there. So to raise it, you just push this button here, it raises up. Looks pretty good, locks into place. This guy off here. It's supposed to be able to swivel multiple different ways, so this is nice. You can just rotate any way you want, so I'm liking that already. Let's get the feet put on here real quick. Got 3 feet. This goes in here. And here all these just slide right on. So very fast to set up. Okay, these guys rotate. You can go into stand mode, and then you're supposed to be able to do like a low profile mode as well. If you want to get up underneath of a car, you could do that. So a lot of different ways to use that. So that's really nice. And then to raise this part, you just lift it up here. I'm just going to set this down on the ground next to me, and we'll just see how high that goes. Like that right there. Okay. This top part rotates. The one thing I'm not liking a ton here, I'll have to see if I can tighten stuff up. It's just a little, I don't know, it's just a little floppy. I don't know what more needs to be said about that. So it's this part right here. It's just not as secure as I thought it would be. It looks like there's a small hex in there. Maybe that would help. Let's tighten this down a little bit too. Yeah, take home there is that it's just a little bit loose as far as the stand goes. I'm not planning on doing anything crazy with it, but I do like my tools to be pretty robust when it comes to, you know, being thrown in the back of a SUV or pickup truck or whatever, or, you know, I don't want to bump into it or knock it over and it breaks. So just something to keep in mind. For 140 bucks, I might appreciate if it was a little bit more robust, but I do like that you can move the light, so you can really direct where you want that light when you're working. So I say let's grab a battery, plug it in, kill the lights, and see what this thing can do. Okay, so I got the battery. So how this works, pretty simple. You can put the battery in here, just like this. Or if you just want to use it as a regular light, you can just attach an extension cord right to here, and it just becomes a regular plug-in work lamp, which is really nice. This battery is currently at 3 bars. Let's see what we got here. I'm liking it. Liking it already. It's really, really bright. I wonder what the CRI is of it. Not that it really matters when you're working with a work light. Okay, let's kill the lights, see how things look. So not bad, actually. I think that's pretty good. Really liking how bright it is. I'm just going to turn this down 1, so then that kind of steps it down a little bit. It'll be interesting to see if there's any LED flicker being picked up on the camera. What I'm going to go do is I'm going to go set this up 10 feet in back of the camera and see how well it lights things up. So that light currently is set up about 10 feet away from me, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I think that does actually pretty well, you guys. This is like my little garage studio, so I have a lot of lights, so it's not as bright as the studio lights. But I wouldn't expect that. It's 2700 lumens. But I could definitely work in here. The only other thing that would be nice is if you could change the color temp or if they had mixed in a little more yellow. I personally just don't like working with a really white daylight type of LEDs. This definitely seems closer to like somewhere above 4,500 to 5,000. It definitely seems like it's above that. All right, guys, so I think that wraps it up. 18 volt hybrid tripod stand light from Ryobi One using the 18 volt battery. Does not come with the battery, by the way. Overall, I think a pretty capable light. 2700 lumens. You can plug it in or you can use the battery. A little flimsy on the tripod part itself, so that's the only downside I think that I'm a little bit worried about. The other thing is, if this cord gets caught or ripped, you're pretty much going to be out of light unless you want to take it apart and redo the wiring, which I guess you could do. Other than that, I like all the positions that it can go in. I like the fact that you can adjust the tripod and it can be laying down or standing up, so that you can even slide it under a car essentially, which is really nice. I'm definitely looking forward to getting this out, doing some projects with it. I'll put the link to this down below. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video. Super appreciative that you guys support this channel. Like the video if you haven't, subscribe for more videos in the future, hit that notification bell if you want to see more, and I will see you guys on the next one.